What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Nintendo episode of E3 Pocket Talk, aka it's all about Zelda.
Sadly, Nintendo, it wasn't quite an event,
mm.
but it was informative in some runs on some levels. So that's
Yeah,
good.
I mean it starts with good old Reggie Fils-Aimé, the
Yeah,
Reginator,
yeah.
Regitron 5000.
Keep naming names for him, man.
I don't know,
Which is
Regimus
good.
Prime.
Well, someone photoshopped that.
mm.
And that's always good because I always like having the show open with Reggie because it's always a face you know and it's really exciting.
Mm.
But the first thing basically shows off, and I think one of the only thing he shows off
Yeah,
is is the new Zelda. He shows
yeah,
up like a 3.5 minute trailer to Zelda, which is actually like pretty cool. This is kind of our first polished look at Zelda.
yeah. It looks like it's pretty much almost the final product, which
Yeah.
is annoying because it doesn't come out till next year anyway.
Yeah, I think that's more because of other things.
Well, it's clearly because of the NX. I get it,
Yeah,
but like
it's
it
because of the NX.
sucks.
Yeah, I think for the most part, it looks like they're kind of done. Like at least
Yeah.
they might be still polishing things out, but
Mm.
they're done.
Yeah.
Um, and throughout this new trailer, I think we got a toll. The first thing I noticed was that the game looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's freaking gorgeous. I don't get what Nintendo does, but like they know their hardware inside and out. They just make the prettiest goddamn games for their systems.
Yeah, it's amazing to me because that thing is. I mean, it looks better than some Xbox One and PS4 games,
It does. I agree.
and that thing is way weaker, right? The Wii
Yeah.
U is way weaker, and I think it's on the Wii U. I don't think they were showing off the NX version.
No, I figured it's the Wii U just because they're showing the Wii U at it's all on Wii U hardware at E3.
Yeah, yeah. So I think we're seeing the Wii U version, and
Mm.
it seems like they're finally showing off a lot of the new features of the new Zelda, beside it being open world.
Right.
So in the trailer, they kind of nonchalantly show Link kind of scaling a mountain.
Yeah, he can climb
Awesome.
now.
Yeah, you can climb, which is
It
actually
looks like
just...
he can climb like anything. Like if you
Oh
can get a
yeah,
grip on the thing, he can climb it, which is kind of cool.
yeah. I'm assuming you need some item or something like some rock climbing gear or
Yeah,
whatever,
something
and you
like
can
that.
like go climbing, and the stamina, and of course that means the stamina gauge is back.
Of
So because
course.
you saw little sweat lines coming off of him,
Yeah.
so you can only climb for so long,
Right, right,
which is
right.
which is really cool.
Another
Really
thing, like the
shocked.
first thing they show is him jumping off of a cliff, and he has the little parachute dude, and it reminded me a lot of the Wind Waker.
Yeah, yeah. They have the parachute in the Wind Waker, and they had the parachute in what is it, Skyward Sword,
Yes,
and hopefully they do stamina better than in Skyward Sword.
we could see.
Basically, just don't make Skyward Sword.
Don't make Skyward Sword again. How dare you?
Yeah, yeah.
A couple things I have written down. It looks like you have to tame Epona before
Yeah.
you get Epona, so that's kind of cool.
I think that fits in really well with the kind of open world and
Mm.
things like that. But also, I kind of maybe think maybe we are going to be able to tame other animals.
Maybe
There's going to be
that'd
other
kinda
things you
cool.
can tame, and other land beasts and maybe some sea beasts.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there is some open sea. That'd be cool. It's
Yeah,
open world. Maybe there's open sea to go through.
you got a boat with a dragon face.
No, no, that's another Zelda game. The other thing that you mentioned to me, which I didn't really catch, you said there was, and I should have, is Link was cooking.
Yeah,
So that means, there's going to be like cooking and crafting.
yeah. There's a whole
Things like
crafting
that.
thing. Not in. I don't know if they showed it in the trailer, but I caught it in the. I caught it in the demo they were playing while I was checking it out really quickly before I left work, and
Mhm.
he had this little open fire in front of him, and he threw a piece of meat in it, and it sits for like a 10 seconds, and all of a sudden it's like seared meat, and it gives you like a heart and a half a health back.
Mhm.
So I guess like there's not gonna be random heart drops. There's gonna be like, hey, make sure you have proper equipment, proper stuff with you to heal.
Hmm. Yeah, I would say that'd be actually a really cool feature, and I
Mm.
think the games, I think they're kind of taking a lot of inspiration from Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
They're doing that kind of thing. I mean, you mentioned that Link had just new armor. He had scale mail.
Yeah, he had like almost like normal like knight armor, and like for a hot second that they showed in the trailer, and I was incredibly like, I'm like, ooh.
So maybe there's more
Link
RPG
actually
elements.
gets like that's what I'm saying. Like if we can get different armor sets, different stuff like that. Like if we can craft armor, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like they're trying to revamp Zelda completely. This isn't gonna be a traditional Zelda, where we're just going forward with the series. Finally, in a way, right? I mean,
it took long enough.
This series kind of needed that. I love Zelda. There's no bad Zelda except for Skyward Sword, and but it really did need that. It was getting kind of stale. Like each game's good, except for Skyward Sword, but
I'm sure people liked Skyward Sword.
Yeah, they did. And that's fine. I just like making fun of it. I just think it needed you need to inject new life in it. It's kind of getting, come on, show me something else. Don't make the same game over and over.
I hear you. No, I get it. It's like now it was funny. I was checking Reddit while working, and somebody called it Legend of Zelda: Shadow of the Skyrim because it looks so much like it's open world like Skyrim, the horse riding like Shadow of the Colossus. It also is like very empty. They showed like a lot of the panning shows like a lot of like overgrown plants and stuff, so it looks like a lot of the stuff's been destroyed.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe that was an event throughout the
Maybe.
game that happened and it changed the world's landscape. I don't know. But I think, it still looks, and from combat and things like that, it's probably going to feel like a Zelda game. I just think it's going to be more open and they're just adding things. I don't think they're going to change the core Zelda. People are freaking out. Some people are really optimistic. Others are freaking out about how...
Zelda.
Well, what did you do, Zelda? What did you do? Like, it's like, calm down, it'll be fine. I'm sure they're not going to break the core concepts of Zelda. I'm pretty sure there's still going to be dungeons, and those dungeons are going to play exactly like the dungeons we've played before.
Right, exactly.
I don't think they're going to break
that stuff's going to change. I think climbing adds a lot of verticality to the game, so that's going to be interesting.
That's cool. It's cool. More elaborate dungeon design.
Yeah.
And I think, what an open world gives you is, hey, yeah, we have our 8 main dungeons. Let's be honest, there's going to be 8 of them, like always.
Yeah.
But you also could find hidden dungeons and completely new things that are not meant to be shown immediately. They're not part of the main quest line. I think side questing is going to get a lot better because side questing in Zelda games has always kind of been a little lame.
Yeah, for the most part.
It's like they don't really do anything.
You don't usually get a ton of benefit.
Yeah. Oh, we get a heart container. I didn't really need it.
Especially by like the end of the game, it's like I have like a bazillion hearts. So
yeah, come on. Not everyone, like some of the stuff's interesting. They're always usually funny and lighthearted, like delivering letters or like doing really, menial tasks for people. So it's worth it for like that initial dialogue, but then you're kind of like, what did I really get? And it's not really meaningful. So I think this kind of setup and this has an opportunity to really bring Zelda into, I want to say, the future. I just want to see just make it better.
Yeah.
Take a lot of its weaknesses and make them strengths, which is great.
Yeah.
And of course, they named Zelda. It's called Breath of the Wild now.
Breath of the Wild. Did we not say that in the beginning?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, it's called Zelda Breath of the Wild. The last thing is like they show the Master Sword and it looks like clearly rusted over and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if this is like the final game in like the timeline where we're gonna bust the Zelda timeline out and figure out where it fits.
I was actually gonna say, Adam, where does it fit in the Zelda timeline that everyone should clearly care about, that no one cares? Why does it care?
A lot of people care about the timeline.
I know, and I don't. I mean, I don't know why. I guess people need games to fit in order when they can just be their own separate stories. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know.
So I never really cared. And sometimes it just gets weird.
Yeah.
So
they still didn't put a date on the game.
No.
Like, there's no date because I feel like if they give a date, everyone's like, well, the NX is clearly coming out that day too. So
and I think that's why.
That makes
annoying.
Sense. It's just so frustrating. The game looks amazing. It looks super cool. Oh, you can use different weapons. He had a spear.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I just thought about it. I just remembered that.
I really think they're revamping the combat too, right?
Yeah.
They're adding to this game, saying, hey, look, maybe there's going to be some kind of rock paper scissors system where like spears are better in some regards here, and then there's you can forge new weaponry, and that new weaponry is going to be useful in certain other areas, and I think that's going to be great.
I hope so. I hope there's a nice little crafting mechanic for armor, and I hope it is like Monster Hunter. I hope it's like you have like armor sets and you have like weapon sets you can make, and weapons can be upgraded with certain things. Like, I think that'd be really freaking sweet.
Just Nintendo, hold off on the grinding.
Yeah,
Just don't make it
please.
really hard to craft shit.
Please don't be annoying.
Yeah.
God.
Unless it's like ultimate weapons and crap like that, whatever.
Yeah, right. So Zelda
then,
finishes.
Yeah, but the one last thing I want to just mention before we get to the next announcement was Reggie slyly announced but like slightly said it's going to come out for Wii U and
NX. Yeah, which I'm guessing is that the name now?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, is it officially called the Nintendo NX?
I guess they're saying it's called the NX, or they're just saying, hey, look, we're going to give its code name like everyone knows already calling it, so you know it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. He nonchalantly kind of said NX. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I wrote that down. I was like, whoa, hey.
Weird.
And then
show Pokemon.
They just went to Pokemon Sun and Moon, which has been announced for months now.
It comes out November 18th, which we already knew.
Yeah, so it just I'm not into Pokemon that much. They showed off the 3 news.
I have a couple things written down on it. It looks a lot like X and Y, graphics wise. It's really not. I don't think anybody expect a lot of graphical changes, but they did change a lot to the interface. So like they showed the first battle. And the moves, when you select your moves, they can have like effective or like ineffective underneath it. So it's more like welcoming to new players, I feel like. So you can pick up the game and be like, okay, so yeah, this move's not going to work, so we'll use the other move. And like status effects are shown on the character. Like if you use Growl, it'll be like when you highlight the guy you're going to attack, it says attack down, like a step. So it has like neat stages of things. It's actually really cool. It's pretty much saying, don't use Ember on Squirtle. Just don't do it. Don't be stupid. Yeah, don't be a dingus, and you'll be fine. The music sounded really freaking cool, really good. I always dig the music in Pokemon. There's a Pokeball button. When you're fighting, you can just hit Y and it immediately throws a Pokeball. You clearly have to have Pokeballs. But I was like, okay. Pokeball shortcut button. That's something I wrote down. There's new Pokedex animations, so when you capture a Pokemon, it like shows the 3D model, and then it shows like a high def like 2D like anime style model of it. And it has like, if it has like a white Pokeball next to it when you capture the Pokemon, it means like there's either an evolution stage or like a combine, not a combining, but like a related other Pokemon. I guess like Pulsel and the minus one, like the plus and minus looking Pikachu dudes. I'm getting all Pokemon on your ass right now. I was like, I didn't expect this. I was just it's what I was watching before I went to go eat. Right. And I saw one new Pokemon called Yungoos, which is like a mongoose with just teeth just like all like full on, like you can see it. He's like, and they're like, he's a hungry Pokemon. I'm like, that's amazing. It's just a mongoose. It's hungry. Like that's fucking hysterical. He looked hilarious. I'm like, this is so ridiculous. Wow. It's just overall, it's just upgraded graphically. It has newer little animations. It looks cool. I actually might pick one of them up. I don't know. I liked Pokemon Y. That's the one I have, and I liked Y last set. And I don't know which one I'm gonna get. I probably will pass just because you're not a big Pokemon guy. Y got me kind of back into like, oh, I'll play Pokemon. This is kind of cool. I saw the 3 new starters, and I was like, okay, there's Rovlet the owl, Litter the cat. One. Nope. Litten's dumb. Oh, I just pissed off everyone. Oh, he's just a cat. He's a fire cat, and everyone hates the puppy. The fucking... Oh, he was my favorite because he was so stupid. Pablo seal. Pablo, like the dog seal. Like, yeah, it's great. Nah, Rowlet. Oh, he's great. Rowlet Master Race. He's the fucking shit. He's adorable. I just want to hold him. I think they're all cute. It's just, man. Yeah, nobody or whatever. Nobody likes him. Nobody liked him on the internet. He's great. You're that guy. He's so stupid. I love it. I feel like if Amanda played it, she'd play Litten. Oh yeah, it's a kitty cat. So she's like, I have an owl, a dog, so cat, always cat. That's Amanda. Always Amanda. Cat. Of course, Amanda is our correspondent on the show floor. I did get some news, but it doesn't involve Nintendo at all. Well, then we'll have to wait. Ooh, ice cream truck. On that one. And, of course, Pokemon's coming out on November 18th. Yeah. That's all I saw from Nintendo. They've been streaming Zelda for like the last like 4 hours.
And that's it. They're kind of showing off Zelda, and I mean, I'm a bit concerned only because, man, this is the time everyone's looking at you, and you
Yeah,
showed off nothing.
it was a little interesting. I have
And
to
I'm like,
admit.
are you showing nothing at E3 this year?
I'm not gonna grade it just because it wasn't a press conference.
Yeah, I'm
it
not
was just
either.
like this is what it is. So
Yeah, I'm not grading. No bother. What they showed was nice.
yeah,
It wasn't meant to be a press conference or wow anybody. It was like, hey, these are the games we have coming out. It's like 2 games.
yeah,
Sorry, we're working on new stuff, but
yeah,
we're not gonna
exactly.
show it yet. Well, let's hope they show something in the next coming days. Part of me thinks they're not really going to show anything that interesting.
I don't think they're
waiting
gonna show
for-
anything until like a Nintendo Direct in like October. They'll do
Yeah.
it. They like their Nintendo Directs, so I
Yeah.
feel like that's gonna be the main thing they do now. I don't think they're gonna be doing. Excuse me. I don't think they're gonna be doing a lot of press conferences. Like I don't think they're gonna be doing E3 press conferences anymore. I think they'll do what they did now. They'll have a Treehouse event where they'll show one huge game and they'll play it for like they'll show it off for like 3-4 hours.
Right. And I think, hey, I'll give them credit. They're Nintendo Directs. I always watch them.
Yeah, no, I like
I think
them.
everybody
They're
watches them,
nice.
so-
They're nice, like 30-minute shots of something or like multiple games. So I'm always cool with a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah. So honestly, yeah, what they showed was great.
Yeah,
Hopefully this pans
Zelda
out for
looks
them.
fucking awesome.
Yeah. Pokemon, according to you, made it sound awesome.
It looks cool. It looks like a cool like upgrade from X and Y.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a day one purchase for me though.
I know.
Zelda on the other
But
hand.
I do want to now since everyone hates him, I do want a Poplio plushie.
Yeah, you gotta buy
I feel
one.
bad for the guy.
Yeah, we gotta get a Poplio plushie for you.
Poplio.
Poplio, I don't know how it's pronounced. Popilio, Popples. We'll call them Pops.
Popples.
Oh god, this is a good time to end it. That
Yeah.
was the Nintendo edition of Pocket Talk because I didn't show anything.
Yeah.
As always, you can follow us on Twitter at PETA Pocket Games. You can drop a like on this video because you should if you enjoyed it. Thank you to anybody that subscribed due to these. That's fucking cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
We talk about video game stuff all the time, usually once a week. We get one of these bitches out, but this week's E3, so
Yeah.
time to get all the content in your face.
Yeah.
Let's see. You can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/AdamPeta. You can follow John on Twitch, twitch.tv/Jonathan_Peta. Is that all of them? Is that all of our media accounts that we use that you never stream and I stream like once a week?
Yeah.
With your
Share the
fancy-
video if you like.
Oh, you can share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook. Get us dem views, people.
Yeah. And yeah.
And
Comment if you want, and if you want to talk about anything you saw at Nintendo or how much you think Poplio is dumb.
Yeah,
I don't know.
let John know. Let John know in the comments below on
How
how
dumb I
dumb
am
that
for
that
liking-
seal dog thing is. Oh God. Enjoy the rest of your day 'cause it's
Yeah.
gonna come up in like an hour after we finish recording it, and
Yeah.
we'll see you with the next video with it'll be literally just random game talk.
Yeah. I think it'll be random game time. Maybe we'll talk about the other presses if I ever get to watching them.
If you ever get to watching them. They weren't that good to be honest. So.
Okay, it's not a total loss.
Brr.
Brr. I suck.